coronavirus has hammered airline stocks in the last 2 weeks, but it may be overdone. Make no mistake, there's going to be a big financial hit to the airline industry from COVID-19. The question is working out how big that's going to be. For instance, today, IATA, the industry body, said it could be $63 billion or it could be $113 billion, depending on how bad it gets. In other words, it's pretty much anybody's guess. In times like this, history can be a useful guide, particularly previous global epidemics. When SARS broke out in China in 2003, Cathay Pacific, the Hong Kong-based airline, suffered an 80% decline in passenger traffic. Its profits also slumped. But within 3 months, its passenger numbers were back to normal. And the next year, its profits were even higher than the previous year. In other words, it was a very sharp shock, but it was a very short one. If coronavirus does remain just a 2020 problem, then that suggests that the current plunge in market value may be overdone. Of course, there are hidden risks, like a long epidemic that drags on into next year. That's going to hit dividends, and it could even threaten the very existence of airlines with lots of debt. Without revenue and without earnings, they're going to struggle to pay back what they owe. Airlines like Norwegian, for instance, are particularly exposed on this front, and they've therefore suffered the biggest stock market decline. But for those that can weather the storm, this could well be a really good buying opportunity.